This is our fourth lesson and the topic is measures of central tendency. In learning objectives are summarize data using measures of central tendency such as mean, median, mode, mid-range and weighted mean. So here today we are going to learn about mid-range by using the measure of central tendency. So first of all, I will explain to you what is central tendency. Measures of average. When we measure average is called the measure of central tendency. So there are different ways to find out or to measure the averages. So these are means, median, mode, mid-range and weighted mean. So we are discussing mid-range today, and mid-range you can say is the easiest one, the arithmetic mean of the largest and the smallest values in the data set. Suppose you have a data set, you have suppose 100 values or 200 values or 50, whatever. First of all, you have to find out the smallest value, then you have to find out the largest value, then add these values together, smallest plus largest and divided by 2. That is called the mid range. So the mid range is the average of the lowest and the highest value. And again, see word average and mid range, you can see is the part of measure of central tendency. Formula we will use it. Mid range is equal to lowest plus highest. Lowest means lowest value in the data set, highest means highest value in the data set, divided by 2. Why divided by 2? Because we are getting only two values, lowest and highest. So here I will explain to you with the help of example. This is our data, right? We have 1 2 3 4 5 very simple data. So first of all, you have to find out the smallest value. 10 is the smallest value, plus highest value 98 is the highest value. So 10 plus 98 divided by 2, which is equal to 54. So 54 is the mid range, right? How easy it is. So if still you have any question regarding mid range, you can write down in the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, SciMy Academy. Thanks for watching.